Me and Del are off to France to go and pick up a HO-17 radio body and put it in the back of a duck. And here we go. Off. We got a pair of sunglasses, a packet of cigarettes.
Good luck.
We need it. Queuing up for the ferry. What is it?
Onshore.
And?
Can't remember now. We are in Frenchland. T'as une main grosso modo, Maurice. Encore. Voilà. C'est bon? Encore un tout petit peu. Là c'est bon. Là on peut pas.
Perfecto!
It's a good team.
All strapped down, ready for the trip home. What a nice find. She's coming straight at us, Del.
Looks like it'll crash through the ball.
It's like being an immigrant the other side of this barbed wire, Del.
Waiting the board.
Yeah, we're hiding in the back of, we're lying in the back of this old truck here.
Goodbye, dear. We're getting ready to leave.
Yes. Oh, there we go. Box is back home. You can have a proper look around it. It's not bad nick, really. It's just down the bottom it's a bit rotten. But we have to pull this lino up, I guess, and have a look, see what the state of the floor is. This bit came off the other side. Which don't look that good, actually. It's all a bit rotten in here. But we'll pull all this skin off and have a look, see what's going on. We're going to definitely have to change a bit of the woodwork, that's for sure. But the actual body, the tin plate part of it, pretty good condition. Got a little letter box at the front here. Get your mail. Well, we'll start stripping it out and see what's going on the inside with that floor. Well, here we go. Solo navigation to Chichester. It's gone. Oh dear, we've stopped. Smells like burnt wiring again. Oh well, we've made it to HMS yard. So yeah, I think the electrical problem's the alternator. There was smoke pouring out the back of the alternator when I pulled over. So I disconnected it and drove the last few miles on just the battery. So we need another alternator, I think. Apart from that, it all went pretty good. Brakes weren't binding, but the brake light's still. And hopefully now we can try and fit our radio pod into the back of the duck. I am having a few issues though. I've pulled all the woodwork out the bottom and it don't look good. And here's Del being really sympathetic.
I'm the most sympathetic bloke you'll know.
We've got a nice big hole now. That's your ventilation, Del.
When I fart,
this is all the rotten wood. It's rotted out all underneath here, so we're just going to try and replace this piece for the time being, I think. I've chopped this piece here out and a panel over it. Oh, the rot hole's getting bigger, but we are getting all the rotten stuff out. Like I say, shame they chopped this top sheet, but it looks like they might have chopped this one a bit as well, because the rest of them overlap onto the next beam. But it is what it is. We'll carry on when it stops raining. Well, there you go, that's the woodwork replaced. We've just got to work on the tin plate outside next. Don't look too bad, at least it's straight and it sits in the framework okay and all freshly bolted down. Just painting up some sheet. I might do it in 3 sections actually, because do this first piece just here and then do this piece, these 2 pieces separately. Doing it as one piece is a bit of a nightmare, so there's still a bit of rot, but it's not enough to worry about because it's holding it all together. So yeah, when you jack it up, the whole thing jacks rather than just that one section. That's how it was doing it beforehand. So we get on.
Check that vantage strap doesn't take the weight before we're ready.
It's not even connected up. Go on. Okay. Keep going. You got a car coming.
On the rails.
Right, here we go.
No one stop ducking about.
Pull your pants up, Mick. You get out that side.
Whoop.
Oh, right. No, stay there. Bring it to it.
Yep. Attempt number 2.
That's got proper vent, isn't it? What's this for your washing line?
Yeah. Now I think it's a wire that holds the aerials down. a bit off that one out. Hey?
Right, put everything out a bit on the forks.
This side.
Happy?
Yeah. All looks good. Down both even, both sides. Have a look, mate. Got more of a gap this side, but not enough to worry about. It's straight. Well, there you go, it's in. Right, here's our problem. That there is meant to be a ball bearing in there. Meant to be ball bearing race, but there is no ball bearings. There's an outer race and an inner race, and nothing in the middle of it. See them all wobbling around. There's our diff housing. I've been meaning to do that for about 2 years. There you go. New diff already in there. We've just got to put this end piece on. We took off the duck. We took that bit off the duck because it needs the extra width for the bellows to go onto. We'll get some new seals on the way home. And we should have 6-wheel drive. There you go, bit of the crazy paving painted and cleaned up. It was on the side of the roof of the box there. Looks a bit prettier. But you've got to do the rest of it now. There's my new seals from Green Barn Services. This is the seal off a GMC, off a cargo truck, and this is the one off a duck. So that it's got the extra width, so you can put the boot on it. So we'll stick that on next. Then I can put some oil in there. There you go, all done. Just put some oil in it. Whew, all oiled up. Let's get the forklift out and get it off these stands. Well, there she is. I can't put the prop shafts on because it's under the floor where you connect them, under the box. So I need to take the box back out. It needs to turn around anyway. We've got it in the wrong way round. It's just this door don't seem to open on the back. Once you've got it in the hole, I think they must have, for the duck, they must have raised it up slightly. So yeah, that'll be the next job. But hey, it's in there, don't look too bad. Do a few shows, something different, innit? Cheers, thanks for watching.